joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Spencer Strider.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Strider keeping him close. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised. The pitch.
Yeah, and has largely lived up to the hype. There hasn't been a more scrutinized ball player than Bryce Harper over the last 10 years. I mean, he's had a target on his back because of how well he did at a young age, but he's backed it up with a couple of MVPs and got his team to the World Series in 2022.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late, gave up on it a little bit early.
And now it's Alec Bohm, and that's in there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Here comes a pitch.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
back at Truist Park. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one for strike one. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Center field, Rojas drifts towards it. He's got it. One away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds, because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop. And as well, his roommate was Alex Bregman. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Riley.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And the Braves go down quietly. Scoreless after one. Welcome back. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases. And
diving stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Batting fifth. JT.
Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Second inning here, no score. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson.
First baseman,
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
The wind of the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
batting fifth, the designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. And the right-hander deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting sixth, the center fielder.
And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And a foul ball.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, you know, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
Ozuna over at first with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there are 2 outs.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
The 0-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Strider back to work. Misses off the inside. 1-0. On the ground to 3rd. Riley fires to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Johan.
And the batter now, Johan Rojas. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's in there. That's strike one. Rojas, in his rookie season, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike two. Top of the third, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Schwarber batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one's in there. No balls, two strikes.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And we are still scoreless. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the third. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Rosario on at first. Nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Strike two.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One and two now on Acuna. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
The batter, number one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Here's the 0-1. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. Ozzie Albies goes yard. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. On the ground to the left, Turner whips it to first. Now 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Flied out his first time. Just missed. Olson, a former All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 2. Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now here is Harper. His first at bat was a strikeout. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. And first offering is fouled off.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. That's towards center. Harris after it. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm, went down on strikes his first time through. In the air, out towards right center. Acuna there. And puts the squeeze on that. That is the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. Popped in the air, left field. Marsh moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Flied out to center in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So here's Murphy now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The wind of the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The wind to kick the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 3. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3, but they lead at 3-0. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
The pitch. That one's in there. Going 1.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
JT Realmuto steps in. Strider with a move to first, and he's back safely. And that's a strike. Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Realmuto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Phillies strand 1. Still down 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there. Next pitch, not close, up high. And here it comes. Bounce to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Singled and scored his first time. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Smash to the left side. Turner with the throw to first. And Acuna retired. Play made, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back. All set for the top of the sixth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Strider back to work. Out there to center. Harris after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Here comes a pitch. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Here's the 0-2. That one to first, and that's just foul.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. Jeff Hoffman into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jeff Hoffman.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Michael Harris.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Riley. That ends the frame. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Bryce Harper to the plate. The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First offering misses the mark. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
As he was out front that time. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Rosario.
And at first, here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Orlando Arcia. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
No strikes.
Righty delivers. And there's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
In there. And so now 1-2. Murphy at second. Rosario on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Acuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Murphy around third. The throw in, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate, looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt, that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the forced play is now in order.
Now batting, third baseman.
Bases loaded with one away. Now, Austin Riley, 1 for 3. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's Matt Olson.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas settles underneath it, brings it in, and that will end the inning. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
Line to left, and it stays fair. And it bangs up against the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Marsh at second with 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Pitching change here, number 50.
Please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 50.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Marsh moves under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. What a stop to first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Hard on the ground to first. Quickly to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We go to the ninth, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Turner now. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To second for 1, throw to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first. Here's Harper now. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, there's one. The double play ends it right here.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors.